looking at the camera, looking at the camera, looking at the camera.
I got a special treat for you. You know what that is?
The camera?
Pants. I'm wearing pants today.
Oh, is it that cold?
No, it's my first time in 6 months. We went out to eat with a friend today, and I was actually like, will my pants even fit still after this quarantine?
They're drawstring pants?
No, they're jeans.
Are they stretchy jeans?
No, well, they're maybe a little stretchy now, but...
Do you remember stretchy jeans? Those
Oh,
were a
heck
thing.
yeah. Do you remember jeggings? I once owned a pair of jeggings that I would wear when I was pretending to be like an 80s rock star at Halloween and stuff like that. I'd even like shave like lines into the side of my head.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. I tease my wife all the time. We're like, are you going to wear your jeggings? She gets so mad. They're not jeggings.
Welcome to the CodeX Cantina, where I am multi-beer Una.
And you would assume I am crypto. Ooh. Gotcha.
I like that. So we just hit 1,000 subscribers. We're very happy and excited for that many people to want to join us on this journey. We asked you guys, give us your assumptions about us, and we'll tell you whether they're correct or not, and have some fun with this. Is that a fair way to describe this video?
Yeah. We stole it.
All right, so we have some questions here, and I looked at the first 8 or so I've seen a couple of these, but other than that, we got 44 questions, so I haven't seen a lot of them.
I've seen none of them. I'm not prepared for anything. I'm not allowed to look at my screen. I'm looking at the camera and giving you my assumption answers.
You know what? I asked you to look at the screen one time, and we get margarita crypto. You know what that means? You know what margarita crypto is? It's crypto with a bunch of salt around the edge of the glass.
Ooh, I'm salty. No, I like sugar. I like sugar, not salt, sir. You assumed wrong. I like sugar on the rim, not salt.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
The assumption number one, we have to say whether this is true or false.
Okay.
If Uno.
Who's Uno?
Oh gosh, I'm turning into Deanie over here. If Una and crypto had a drinking contest, Uno would win. 100%.
What?
I would destroy you.
Totally false. You drink pee in a brown bottle or can. I drink drinks.
How many fingers you got tonight? 2?
I did 2 6-second pours.
I'm on beer number 5 right now.
Okay, so I've had I'm probably 6-second pour is probably a good 3 shots. I'm 6 shots in.
Are you really? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know enough about that. I only know about pee in a can. So
yeah, I think it would be close.
I would win.
I don't think so. I think it would be close.
All right.
You could possibly win. That is true, but I think it would be close.
All right. Question.
I think you'd be surprised.
Assumption number 2. I assume. I didn't see this one before. This must be out of order. So I assume Uno wears tidy whities.
That's pretty funny.
All right, wait. Before I give the answer, what is crypto? Is Uno a tidy whitey man?
No, you're not.
No, I'm a boxer guy. Come on, boxer briefs.
Boxer briefs.
Yeah. We don't want to go.
You wear shorts so often.
I had a hernia surgery once, right? Let's not get too loose over here. We need some support, but we don't want to be too tight, right?
Yeah, you're gonna be an old man one day, so you just be able to walk decently.
I don't want 40 years of gravity regret when I'm an old man.
Smacking you on the knee.
All right, assumption number 3. I assume crypto is thus named as he was a fan of puzzles and codes rather than a goth in his youth.
I don't know. Are you going to say something? Am I supposed to say something?
How am I supposed to know what you were like in your youth?
No, false. I was not into puzzles or anything. I'm not that great at math. I'm a history guy. I mean, I do okay at math, but yeah. My wife now Mrs. Crypto, she's huge into puzzles. She buys those books that have all the brain teasers and all those things in there.
The brain tweezers?
Loves those. The brain tweezers. She loves those things. There's like probably 3 or 4 on her nightstand right now. She loves them. And she does them in pen too because she is awesome.
All right, so if I were sobriety officer Una and I saw that initial slip right there, I'm just saying Mr. 6-second pour over here might be a little bit looser than 5-second Uno over here.
I don't think so, Uno. Can't even say your name right.
All right, assumption number 4. I assume Una invented something having to do with computers and technology. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say invented. I've used computers and technology, and that made my money that way. And there's a second part where it says, I assume Crypto was an all-district linebacker on his high school football team and was moved to safety when he played in college.
No.
They don't know your real height. Yeah, they don't know your real height.
They can't tell how short I am. No, I'm 5'6" on a good day.
No, we know how shredded you are, but they don't know that there's going to be some height involved in sports as well.
Yeah, I'm a pretty short guy. No, I was a wrestler. I was a wrestler through all of high school and college. So, and I wrestled. Which
is something we have in common is that we both wrestled. Now, what we don't have in common is that Crypto was good at it and Una was not.
You were good at basketball, though.
Did I ever tell you that? So 8th grade, when I was on the wrestling team, my girlfriend at the time, her older brother was into wrestling as well. Okay, so he taught her all these moves, right? He was really good. He was like captain, all state, yada, yada, yada. So what I didn't tell you about in this story is that my girlfriend, whatever an 8th grade girlfriend is, right? Like, it wasn't really anything, but
holding hands
was also in my weight class and also on the wrestling team.
Oh.
So I literally had to wrestle her in 8th grade. Super awkward, just saying.
So you're like, hey.
No, let's just stop. Let's just stop there. I've told the story. Let's move on to other assumptions. Maybe we'll come back to that one, right? So Crypto probably has very strong opinions on which Fallout games are better than others.
That is true. Yeah. Yeah.
What's the best Fallout game? How many are there? There's like 4, right?
Well, there are 4. There's Fallout, Fallout 2, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4, and then Fallout 76.
What's the best one?
I would say my favorite is Fallout 3. The best one is probably Fallout New Vegas. Because there's 3 factions. There's a lot more to do, it feels like, in that game. But I've really enjoyed. I probably played 1,000 hours with our buddy on Fallout 76. So
yeah. Crypto played baseball in high school. Position.
Catcher.
I'm sorry.
Come on, 5 beers.
This must be a long-time viewer. All right. Crypto played baseball in high school. Position was shortstop.
I thought you were going to say bat boy. I think I did. I played, like, when everybody plays baseball when, like, they're a little kid, like 5, 6, 7 years old. I was a second baseman, not shortstop. But that was like, I was a little kid. Like, you do nothing. You just stand out there and you're waiting to go eat pizza.
I thought it was a play on words for shortstop, personally.
I know. I know.
Stop trying to change the subject, okay? All right.
I'm trying to answer the question.
Japanese cuisine and culture are Una's favorites. Not favorite cuisine. I definitely like Indian food and Peruvian food a lot better. Thai food. Cultures, I don't know if there's a favorite. I mean, there's cultures I enjoy living in. There's cultures I enjoy reading from. There's a lot of different ways to interpret that. So, sure. I like Japanese culture. Is it my favorite? Definitely not for food. All right. Una was a theater kid in high school. No. Definitely not. Crypto subscribed to Nintendo Power as a kid. Both of you like the prequel trilogy better than the OT? I'm assuming that's a Star Wars reference, right?
Yeah.
Crypto's favorite characters are Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan, and Jar Jar Binks.
Where are my Nintendo powers? I think they're in a box.
I'm insulted that someone would think I would like the prequel better than the OT. OT is one of the best stories ever told. Ever. And the prequel added a lot to that, I think. The acting, production. Another story, one of the best stories ever told, though.
Yeah, I think I've said before that episode 5 is my favorite movie of all time.
Yeah, mine too. That's why we're on this channel together.
Yeah. We've kind of talked about that and a few of the Japanese films that rank as maybe our favorite movie of all time. So, yeah, it's hard to say
what about this? Your favorite characters are Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan, and Jar Jar Binks.
No, my favorite character for most of my life was Luke. And then...
Enter Luke Skywalker, lightsaber behind the head.
Yeah, when he tosses it, Rian Johnson ruined Luke Skywalker for me.
Oh, yeah.
So I just try to put that out of my head that movie doesn't exist.
Literally made no sense to the character whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, I get people can change and characters can change, but when a dude is willing to forgive his father who murdered children, he's gonna help a poor girl out. He's gonna help her. So that we digress into that. But no, I would say I like Fives from the Clone Wars and Ahsoka. Ahsoka and Fives, because I think those two are very good, compelling characters. You see the development of Fives and, you know, what happens to him and his sacrifice and everything is absolutely amazing. And then Ahsoka is just a genius character because she's so three-dimensional.
Because you loved her standalone book.
I did not love her standalone book, but I'm very excited to see Rosario Dawson hopefully play her in The Mandalorian Season 2.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. That book was so bad. So if you didn't know, Channel, that's like one of the worst books ever written was the Ahsoka Star Wars book.
And I think we actually gave it like a 3 or something. Like we didn't even give it ones.
No, I think I gave it a 1. I'm pretty sure I gave it a 1. 2 at the highest. 2 at the highest.
We'd have to ask the other people in the book chat because we didn't do a video on it. We weren't doing videos.
That was pre-BookTube podcasting. That was
Yeah.
All right. If your lives were an opera, it'd be the love of For Three Oranges. I can guarantee you. Okay, I'm gonna put money on this that this was submitted by Lukash from Totally Pretentious. It's funny. It's one of those questions made dressed up as a joke. A joke dressed up as a question. All right,
something like that.
Yeah, next one. I assume you both enjoy wine.
Go ahead, P-boy.
No,
you do really like wine.
No, I like cheap dry wine. Like seriously, like I've had like really nice expensive wine, and I'm like, ugh, this is so smooth. Like I want it dirty and hitting me in the back of my throat. Like the harder I choke,
razor blades in my mouth.
Yeah, like that's the wine that I want. Like I do like that with a steak, but that's about it.
Well, you like really hoppy beer, so
I do. I'm a hop man.
Yeah,
I'm a hop man.
Yeah.
And you?
No, I'm a whiskey guy, so no. I can appreciate wine. I think very similar to you, where if I'm having a really nice dinner and my wife wants to get a bottle or something, but she loves the wine, so I'm not a big wine guy.
I can appreciate it. I'm like, oh, this is so smooth. I bet you it's expensive. I'm like the Ebenezer Scrooge of wine, probably.
Yeah. And you're saying we're talking just like about reds right now. I think like with white wine, I've never had a white wine I like. If I want sweet, I want ice cream or sweet tarts or Skittles. Peanut M&Ms.
I've had 4 rumchatas tonight, so I got that going for me.
Oh yeah, double rumchata.
I did 2 doubles. All right, when and how. So 2 whens. We got to answer when twice, and how. And especially, why did you two choose those specific monikers anyway? We've answered this in the 500 questions. We had some online. So we met in an online video game, Star Wars video game. Started talking Star Wars video chats, and through those Star Wars video chats became video book chats. And the book chats became, hey, why don't you guys do a YouTube channel? Since we were doing it through our monikers all along, we continued it.
Yeah, I've had the full thing is actually crypto acid, but we dropped it to crypto because that's kind of what I go by. It's easier. So
I mean, we don't want to appear pretentious with the acid at the end. That's
yeah. Hey, they talk about the acid bombs in Thrawn.
All right, the next question.
You're already giggling.
I assume you both own a Prius.
My wife has a Prius.
Does she really? The standard one or the one with like the hatchback?
No, she got like the nice one. It's 2016. It got all the bells and whistles. It's nice.
This viewer got it. No, I am straight up combustion, baby. I got the Honda for my vehicle.
Yeah, I have a big super cab 4-door F-150. Gets like 12 miles to the gallon. I got a big truck, big black truck. Like
I remember
I'm a farm boy. Come on.
I called crypto once, and he was like in his underwear and boots and had a shotgun and you were chasing something out of your chicken coop or something like that. Like it was a fox.
Chasing a fox.
There's no way that man owns a Prius. Okay, so if you had heard that story of a man in his underwear and his boots chasing some fox out of his chicken coop, you knew he wouldn't have a Prius. All right, next one. I am assuming you both have read the book Eldest by Christopher Paolini, because it's awesome and awesome people read Eldest, and y'all are awesome.
That's the dragon one, right?
Is that the Aragorn series? Is that what that is?
No.
I don't know what this is. So hopefully I can continue being awesome. If you thought I was awesome, I hope I can continue. I haven't read that. No.
I think I have. I think that's about like the different colored dragons and stuff. It sounds very familiar. I'll have to look and see.
Is that dragon racism? Like, what do you mean different colored dragons?
Yeah. Well, there's like red dragons and yellow dragons, and
they have different powers. Are you sure you're not thinking of Super Mario World and the different colored Yoshis?
Oh my lord, you and Yoshi. Oh, you have an unhealthy obsession with Yoshi.
All right, next one. Crypto is still dying inside from trying to listen to The Way of Kings.
No comment. Wait for our video.
Oh, I will be significantly more positive on that and Crypto. And he is so happy to know that we have purchased Words of Radiance to continue the journey.
I will not be getting in the audio version of the 60-hour Audible for that. No way.
Right. Next one. Una has never held an Xbox One controller. Dude, I've got like 2 of the Scuff customized controllers with one with a 4-paddle, one with a 2-paddle on the back. So I don't know what that means. I could bet you never held an Xbox One controller, but boy, you got shown up on that customization level. All right, next one. Una had his first serious relationship at 21. Alcohol helps, and is now married to her.
Ouch.
Yeah, like I feel like I kind of know what that's implying, but not true. Crypto is the best wingman ever, facilitating the conversation / connectings and never getting serious. I'm perceptive. So for me, not even close. No,
I would say not close. I'm the guy that sits there and like the guy's spitting game the whole time, and I'm just very subtly, making the eyes and doing the little flirtsies and yeah.
You lived in Key West.
Yeah.
Right? Like
yeah.
I'm guessing you're a man of experience.
I love my wife. No comment.
Okay, next question. Crypto cried watching Steel Magnolias.
Oh, that's funny. No.
Oh, but you've seen it though, right? And you didn't cry? Not even did you get a little teary-eyed, a little misty maybe?
No. I don't cry at movies. I'm not a crier. I'm not, I think that, I'm not good enough in touch with my emotions. So, my wife I think, tried to diagnose me on that, but I'm not a crier.
You're a little psychopathish. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah. Well, like the last time that I got upset enough to almost cry, was when my chiropractor passed away a few years ago, and he was a really close family friend. My wife's family had known him for like 30 years, and I I got a little choked up, at his wake, but I didn't like actually cry. I was just kind of like, but never, no tears broke. So,
all right. I assume Crypto has Voxer proof that he has always called Leslie Liz. Voxer is like this social media way to communicate.
I have no clue what any of that means.
So imagine I said, okay, so imagine this person said, I assume Crypto has Facebook Messenger proof he has always called Leslie Liz.
No, I have her on Discord. And I know her name is correct. I said it wrong one time. Give me a break.
Just saying.
Come on, Uno. Go on, Uno.
When you constantly mess up everyone's name, it's not really a one-time thing. All right,
I'm terrible with names. I have this poor girl in my first block. I say her name wrong every morning when I do attendance, and I feel so bad. And I try to say it right, but it's very difficult. It has like 4 syllables, and there's no vowels.
And you're American, so you never pronounce anything correct. All right, I assume Crypto is a dog person and Una is a cat. I assume they mean cat person. Like, I'm not literally a cat.
You're in disguise.
But I mean, that's not really... I have a cat walking around in my background in a diaper. That's kind of hard to miss. Like, I'll give you half credit.
All right. I'm dogs, you're cat.
Yeah, cool. And then that's correct. You are a dog person, I'm a cat person. But I don't even like cats. It's kind of the wife's
an adopted
deal.
Cat.
Yeah. All right. If Crypto could play any character in a Star Wars movie, he'd want to play Darth Maul. Una would want to be the director.
Oh, interesting.
Highly accurate for me, yes.
Yeah. I would want to be the guy that gets the girl, so I guess Han Solo. Yeah.
You are very Han Solo. You're that scene, like the I love you. I know. That's you, right? Like,
my wife and I need to get that shirt.
We're not,
but she would get the I know one because
we're not dealing with the emotions. We're not crying. We're going to deflect a little bit, right?
That's right.
Crypto likes John Wick. Una has a problem with the symbolism.
I think we need to analyze the John Wick trilogy
movie.
Tuplet.
I've only seen the third one, and I had no idea what was going on the entire movie because the context
still bitter.
The context completely sucks in that movie, and I know you're supposed to watch the first 2. Well, blame Crypto for telling me with strong wording that you needed to watch the first 2 first.
My bad.
All right, Una could beat Crypto in an arm wrestling contest. True. Next question. I assume Crypto would have beaten up Una in high school. Would you have?
I don't think so.
Highly unlikely. I was never picked on by anyone, by any means. I mean, I was on the wrestling team when my best friend was getting picked on by another wrestler. I was like, hey man, I talked to the other wrestler. Like, I wasn't like white knighting it or whatever, but like, I didn't have a problem talking with anyone. Like, I'm a very talkative person. I got along with pretty much anyone I wanted to.
Yeah. I never like physically violence. That was never a big thing. I was always into wrestling. Now I would make fun of people, because I have like a smart mouth, and I'd always kind of like verbally jab and make bully, but.
Why do you say it like past tense? Like that's no longer part of you.
Because I'm trying to be a better person.
Keep working. All right. Crypto can not name one newly released 2019-2020 song.
Oh, crap. That's probably true. I'm terrible with music. Wow, that person got me.
Yeah.
Is that my wife? Did she put that question in there?
I think I would get hit with that same one. Like, if you named a song, I would have to Google it to verify it because I don't think I know any new song either.
Oh, man.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't listen to music, really.
All right, you were in rival bands as youngsters and found out you had similar reading tastes on a smoke break outside the club.
That'd be a cool backstory.
That would have been a great backstory. I love that backstory. It's not true, but I love that backstory. I'm going to say true.
Yeah, we should go with that one from now on. Yeah.
I think we're just going to say that is our new backstory, right?
We're putting that in our autobiography for sure.
All right, we've got villains, the lot of you, from Strike the Sun MD. Sure. Yeah, I'll be a villain.
What? I'm good.
Oh, yeah, right. All right. Miss Crypto and Miss Una have weekly phone conversations about their favorite literature.
I don't think they've ever spoken.
Have they ever messaged each other? Like, you've messaged my wife. I've messaged your wife, awkwardly enough. The question is, have our wives ever messaged each other?
I don't think so. Wait a minute. It's not awkward that I messaged your wife, but it's awkward that you messaged mine?
No. Is it questionable that our wives have messaged each other?
I know, but you just said you've messaged my wife, and I've awkwardly messaged yours.
No.
Why was yours awkward and mine was not?
Because I
felt comfortable messaging her.
We've talked earlier. I'm much smoother than you are.
I doubt that. I'm blunt.
Una has a drunk music playlist. Una has a drunk music playlist, and I think Crypto is more of a podcast guy. Actually, I don't do playlists, actually. I've got, like, every now and then, like, I hear a song, and, like, I'm like, oh, man, I'll never remember that one. I've got, like, an obscure, and it's not like the music is obscure. It's that, like, Una is so unhip. When I hear music, I'm like, oh, I like that. Like, I'll go put it on that playlist, but I don't have, like, a drunk music playlist.
I am a podcast guy, though. I have history podcasts and video game podcasts and religious podcasts. Yeah.
Somehow, Faulkner is Una's dad and Gogol is Crypto's dad. By some strange circumstance, you guys met like star-crossed lovers. Half of that's true.
I don't know if we want to include that as our backstory. It's so sad. But there's a lot to analyze there.
I like the band one better. I think that's our new backstory. We met as rival band members.
And then on a smoke break, we realized we had so much in common, and we became best friends. Did we become best friends?
You were Star Wars nerds in high school, maybe still are. Double true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Una probably drinks IPAs while Crypto drinks Bud Light.
Aw, whoever that is, you're dead to me. I would not drink that swill, no offense.
Totally drink IPAs. Crypto is a liqueur guy.
Liquor.
Both of you were excellent students in English class, but were also class clown types that got on the teacher's nerves. Boy, is that the truth. But the teacher couldn't be too mad since you always did the assignments and did a good job. Yep. I would totally sleep during class because it was so boring. Wake up, I would look at for example, math class. I'd look at the board for like a minute and I'd be like, okay, got it. Like I didn't need to go through your 30-minute lecture personally in high school. I could look at the board a minute, got the formula, understood it, was good to go. That was me.
I agree. I did not feel really challenged till I got to college and started to feel some of my limitations. Yeah.
All right, so how long have the two of you been legally married? 5 years, I want to say. Yep.
6, 5, going on 5 years.
Oh, it says just kidding. How long have you known one another? Where do you meet?
Yeah, as we mentioned earlier, we met on a Star Wars video game about 5 years ago.
Una is the abusive boyfriend in the relationship. Era. Always.
Definitely.
No, never. Would never touch a hair on that man.
But my beard you would.
All right, if Una and Crypto were stranded on a deserted island, Una would sacrifice Crypto for an order of chicken wings. Not in the first couple of days.
You do love wings, though.
I mean, it would be at least 3 days, maybe 4 days before I, kind of started to be like, well, I heard Crypto's kind of tasting like chicken. I'm just saying.
Wait, well, how many wings are you getting out of this? And how are they cooked? I mean, are they fried? I mean, you're on an island. So are you baking them over the fire? You don't have any sauce.
You also work out a lot. Like I hear the more muscular you are, the less delicious. Like going to get a lot less fat on you. You're kind of a skinny
I have no
guy.
Marbling.
Yeah.
You'd want to cut off your own leg, right?
All right. Crypto's real name is Roger.
No. That's funny.
Una's
not even close.
What's funny is here's another one. totally random, like right next to each other. Una's real name is Phil, like the Dak. Crypto's real name is George.
You'd never guess my real name, ever.
No, it'd literally be impossible. Crypto hates Gone with the Wind.
I think it's a very controversial film, but I wouldn't say I hate it.
Assumptions about Una. As a kid, spent all his time at the library, as well as trying to form orphan street gangs. Oliver's Twist.
That's good. That's good.
He considered naming his kid Leo Tolstoy II. No, but retcon, sure. He gives his son little quizzes after every book he reads. Totally true. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. We were definitely talking about Beagle and the idea of inclusion with his friends at school. He met his wife at Comic-Con, where they both cosplayed as Stephen King characters.
I thought you were going to say they both cosplay Stephen King.
That's pretty good. My wife and I both definitely have read Stephen King. His drink of choice before each video is a whiskey sour. No, but I did just talk about a pisco sour. I'm really craving a pisco sour if you've ever had one of those before.
I love whiskey sour.
All right, now assumptions about Crypto. He met his... Okay, so none of that was true. But it should be. It's a better backstory than my real life. Assumptions about Crypto. He met his wife at a Renaissance fair.
She was the princess. I slayed the dragon.
It says he was the court jester.
Oh, at least I'm funny and handsome.
He has a degree in 8th century British history or something obscure like that. While in college, he became a member of a locally famous a cappella group that specialized in Beach Boy a cappella songs. He's obviously never been to Colorado. His drink of choice before each video is Everclear, straight up, dash Mr. Nothing.
Oof. I have been to Colorado. That was skied in Aspen.
But other than that was incredibly accurate. Yeah.
No. And we had a guy in college that drank rubbing alcohol and said it tasted better than Everclear because we did shots of Everclear and it's terrible.
Says this one's for Una. Your least favorite professional football team is the New England Patriots. Oh, yeah. If you didn't know, I live in Indy, Deflategate. Patriots, not a good name around this town. All right.
I'm a Titans fan, so I hate the Patriots too. We're in the same division.
Today's Una is a reformed lady killer. And previous Una as well, too. I'm doing this move, right? Hang on. All right. And young Una, rap name, ? Used to write short stories back in the day. Una has Russian author beard envy. I would actually argue Russian authors have Una beard envy. And no, I did not used to write short stories. I used to write full novellas. Even as like in 8th grade, I would just write. Today's Crypto doesn't actually have a wife. He just hires a sibling's friend or neighbor to be in occasional videos. Young Crypto's first kiss was in a Civil War museum. Love the perspective and historical context you bring to the discussions, though. Great channel, meaty discussions. Love you all. Keep it up. You two are great additions to BookTube. Oh, that was rather nice.
Oh, that's sweet. Very cool.
So did you get married in a Civil War museum? Yes or no?
No.
Probably
got married at a hotel. You know that.
I wasn't invited. I don't know.
Well, you weren't around. That's your fault.
That's true. We met way after we became married hermits. And that's it. That's all the assumptions that they've had. Every single one of these was accurate.
That's a lie.
No, what?
Okay, that was pretty good. But I won a minute. That was good.
All of them except maybe one was correct.
How can we have that many backstories?
It's are we hitting the teenage years? Are we hitting the adolescent? I'm just saying. I
you get a backstory, and you get a backstory, and you get a backstory.
I think a lot of these are highly accurate. I'm very impressed. You guys are very perceptive. Congratulations.
That was fun. That was very, very sweet. I appreciate all of that.
No,
it's kind of cool how they can pick up on little subtle nuances of us both and then make up some cool stories. So I'm glad you think so highly of us, or lowly of us. Both are good.
I think my favorite one was Uno wears tidy whities.
That means they've imagined you just in tidy whities, just let you know.
Oh, if they only knew. If they only knew. I can imagine them, like, I imagine in some of these analytical videos, particularly the ones that are more educational, we're very outlined. This is what we're going to do. This is how we cover it. I can see why someone would say that. It's quite hysterical.
At first they're restrictive, but then they become a part of you.
We're not worthy.
We're not worthy.
Well, all right. Well, I do appreciate the support. See what I did there? Tidy whitey joke.
All right.
Anyone?
Oh.
Anyone?
All right. Now do the boxer ending.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're down for what are usually literature discussions or just drunken videos, please consider to hit that subscribe button to join us on the journey. Una out.
Peace.